Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Against the Call. It is episode 57, and we have a lot to talk about today. We're going to start us off with the pregame. Following that, we'll have Around the League MLS / Messi updates. Then we'll have Around the League MLB updates. Following that, we'll have the Mount Rushmore of MLB stadiums. Following that, we'll have Around the League NFL with all the news that's going on right now. And then we'll have Around the League NBA. And then we'll have a countdown of the most likable NBA players. After that, we'll have Fight Club. And then Sport of Tomorrow, toe wrestling.
Yummy.
Then we'll have Draft Day with the best characters with Riz. And then we'll have the post game. But for all you watching on YouTube, we have a guest today, Mr. Luke Stutzman of the Uppercut Podcast.
Finally,
yes, bro. We've wanted you on for like so long.
Yeah.
And like this entire summer, I wasn't even thinking about like having guests on, and we needed Luke over to film some stuff. So we're like, dude, just come on. You'll be seeing a lot more of him in the future.
Yeah,
so.
I'm glad to be on too. I've been hyped. I've been hyped for it.
Yeah. Well, to start us off with the pregame, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to all of our stuff on YouTube, follow on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all there. Make sure you check out all of Out of Pocket Sports. But let's just head right into our first segment, which is Around the League MLS. And Messi is going crazy right now in the MLS.
Yes,
already
bro.
3 goals in his first 2 games so far.
Yeah, man. I mean, let's talk about that first game. Like crazy.
Are we
Absolute
surprised?
madness.
Are we surprised about how clutch he is, dude?
No.
I don't think we're
Nobody's
surprised.
I mean, yes, he's not in his prime anymore.
No.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously.
He'll look like it in the MLS.
But also, yeah. And so will Cristiano Ronaldo over in Saudi League. So, I mean.
Yeah, it's just playing in Europe is a totally different ball game than
Yeah.
playing in the MLS. Like, you're going to shine 100% if you come straight from there to
Exactly.
the MLS. Yeah.
I just love how like all the freaking celebrities are showing up.
yeah,
Like
Kim Kardashian,
Kim K,
LeBron,
yeah, DJ Khaled,
David Beckham.
Well,
It is
obviously
cool.
David Beckham's there, but
Yeah.
yeah. There's a lot of people getting really into it nowadays, which is sick. So
yeah, and like it's definitely. I mean, you gotta also look at it from the standpoint that Inter Miami is the worst team in the entire league, and now they won 2 straight since Messi's been
it's
back.
awesome, yeah, dude. He's obviously like going to make a huge impact on that team.
Yeah.
So it's
And
yeah.
Just not only for the team, but like just the entire sport in general. Like we're already like talking about like the celebs showing up. It's crazy, and I don't know if y'all saw, but like LeBron gave him like the longest hug I've ever seen. Like,
Oh yeah, it was like kind of exceedingly long.
Yeah, there's like memes like what the conversation was.
and it was just Messi not knowing who he is. That's
Yeah.
what I've been seeing. And I mean, we didn't even really talk about it, but Messi at Publix, like he's already one of us. Like, just straight up, just shopping.
dude.
Yeah,
that's so
all
funny.
the random selfies are so funny at Publix. I mean, I wonder what kind of pub sub you get. To be honest,
I mean, he's not being hoarded by the entire country here, like
Yeah,
right when he
this is
walks out
true.
his door.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much all the big news that's going on Around the League MLS. It's just messy,
yeah.
but there's.
I mean, the thing is like with that, you could also see maybe Inter Miami gets that playoff spot this year. Like, it's very likely if they keep winning like this, then they can very well go from the last team in the league to like an 8th seed in the playoffs.
It's just they finally have that star power on their team, which is like something that it's like they literally were missing that key piece. So they 100% can make a playoff run. So
I mean, they weren't even really like missing a key piece. They were missing like a lot of pieces, but that's just literally Messi for you. Like,
that's true. He's
just
so
taking
versatile.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I did see, like, I don't know the names off the top of my head, but I saw like 3 other players that were former Barcelona players are coming over to MLS
Oh, wow.
for Inter Miami. So that team might like be stacked.
They might blow up.
does
yeah.
like Messi's contract is it 2.5 years? Because he's only playing half a year here. Is that counting as a whole year?
I mean, it's all with like the transfers. So, cause like he only like, you know how he kind of signed like in June, but didn't play until like July.
Yeah.
That's because like all the paperwork and all that stuff. So maybe I think it's just 2 years though. So, but I think you finished the season. So it's technically like probably is 2.5, but it says 2 years.
Yeah.
So wait, does it count as a full year then, or no?
That's
Like
what
him
I'm
playing or
questioning.
I
about.
mean, I really don't know, y'all. I just got into soccer.
I don't know how
We
the
don't
contracts
know.
work. So
Yeah, like it's so weird, bro. It's not like trades, it's transfers. So it's like
Yeah.
all different because all leagues started like different, or not all, but different leagues started different times. So
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Those who do know in the comments, make sure you comment and let us know.
yeah, for real, Brett Walker.
Yep. But you guys, is that everything else to say for that one?
Yeah, I think so. Messi's killing it.
Yeah. But we're gonna move on to around the league MLB. There's a lot going on that just happened the past few days and even today. First off, Kike Hernandez of the Red Sox has been traded back to LA.
I mean, what did we say? Boston is the farm system for the Dodgers.
Well, we got him from the Dodgers.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
it works hand in hand, bro.
I can see why.
I guess. I mean, maybe in the past, like the recent time, but
Mookie
really,
Betts,
like
JD
it's just
Martinez.
Mookie Betts. Yeah, it's like really the main one, I guess. But
What's his face?
JD Martinez is on the team now. I mean, they had David Price. But yeah. But I can see why they traded him because Trevor Story's coming back and we don't really need him, but I mean, I liked him. We had he was literally could play any position.
Yeah.
He would play anywhere. So I don't know.
As John likes to call him, Kinky Hernandez.
yeah, well, we all know what his first draft for most addicting thing was. So,
but in other news,
the kinky guy. So,
in other trade news today, Noah Syndergaard has been traded to the Guardians. My bad, the Cleveland Guardians, from the Dodgers for shortstop Ahmed Rosario. Dodgers just got 2 shortstops in the past 2 days. Why?
because they can, I guess. I don't know. It's just weird.
I don't know. I mean, they're actually doing pretty well this year, though.
Yeah,
they
are.
really bounced
they're
back from
solid.
the beginning of the year.
Yeah, they were
They're
kind
a
of
super solid
fifth in the
team.
league
Yeah, they're
now.
solid now.
I think I'm pretty sure they're running their division right now first. Yeah, they're up 3.5 games now
Oh wow.
above the Giants and Diamondbacks.
Yeah, 5th in the league overall.
Yeah. Super impressive. I mean, it's the Dodgers. They're basically the Yankees. I mean, they actually know what they're doing though.
This is true.
They have the quote unquote super team of baseball,
Mm-hmm.
and they're
they've
actually
really been at that position for
past few years.
Yeah.
really since 2017. They've always been a contender.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
They've been solid for a minute.
Yeah.
of course.
But Justin Verlander, there's a lot of trade rumors going on with the Giants being the leaders, but he has a no trade clause, so I don't know if he's going to get traded. But the Mets aren't doing so hot, so I'm pretty sure he would waive that no trade clause if he got traded to somewhere like the Giants because they're a contender right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I can see he might go back into the AL. I think the Astros would probably try to make a trade for him. I would like to see him be traded to the Rangers, though. That would be interesting
yeah.
because they lost Jacob deGrom.
Mm-hmm.
That would be
Have another
interesting.
Cy Young winner come back.
I mean, he's familiar with Texas. That'd be a big fuck you to the Astros.
Yeah, it
though.
really
Yeah,
would,
that's
bro. Really would.
Yeah.
But that's really all the big news that's happened in the MLB this past few days. Oh, the Yankees are in last place. Always great to see that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. By the way, I am a Sox fan. Go Sox.
Thank you. Someone that's finally a Red Sox fan on here. That's not my brother.
Yeah, no, I hate the Stankies for sure.
Stanking Yankees, dude. But he's also with me. I was talking about him before. It's Yankees, the most hated team. That right under them is the Rays.
Dude, yeah, the Rays are bad too. I fucking hate the Rays.
Thank
Bro,
you.
I hate
the Rays.
I hate
so
the Yankees
much.
just
makes
that
no
much more,
sense,
but
bro.
it's just, what do you mean? Why do you hate the Rays? Who
They're
doesn't?
so annoying. Like the fans are the most annoying.
Just going to Tropicana Field will make you hate the Rays. Like,
That's the worst. Like
Why?
second worst stadium.
What makes you say that?
you know what? What makes you say that it's not the worst field in baseball?
Oh, well, we're talking about field. I'm talking about team overall. I'm not saying like
the
field.
You fuck the Rays.
No, like it just.
That's
I mean,
crazy to me. Y'all.
I
That's
like
crazy to me.
I like Oppenheimer that's on the Rays or Killian Murphy, Tommy Shelby. He's cool, but
Tyler Glasnow.
yeah, he's like one of the only players I like on the Rays. I like Rosarena, but Wander Franco I feel is one of the most, like, the Rays fans hype him up so much.
Dude, Rays fan. He's talking about John. Like every time you hear him say
No, I
Rays
see-
fans, he's talking about John.
John is a leading factor, but
John is the sole reason he hates the Rays, and I'm staying by that.
You did
because
say
I
that
He
did say
literally
that.
earlier.
has
No,
said
he is.
before he met John, he actually literally
I
liked the Rays.
tolerated the Rays.
I've grown up not liking the Rays though, so it's like
I-
I'll always not like.
no,
the
I'd
Rays.
say like I hated teams like, I don't know, the Giants or Astros more than the Rays, but now it's like I would root for the Astros or Rays or Giants if they're playing the Rays anytime. But
That's actually wild.
Actually, I don't know about the Astros. I really
that's
hate
wild.
I really hate the Astros, but I'll most definitely root for the Giants over the Rays any day. Like that.
It's just so funny because I could just show you the pictures of him in the Rays clothes.
Dog, I didn't dress myself when I was a kid.
Apparently, but his
Clip
dad
it.
confirmed that he did dress himself.
No, I went in my closet at 5 years old. I want to wear that. No, actually, maybe that. I didn't do that. My mom laid out clothes. I just put them on.
Bro.
It's but
We've talked about this so many times. It's probably draining to anybody that's like actually listening to us.
yes, it's draining for me that you keep bringing it up.
Well, because it's true.
That I hate the Rays. Yes, it is.
No,
true.
because you liked the Rays at one point in your life.
I've never
You did.
liked the Rays.
It was because of your brothers that you stopped liking the Rays.
no.
Because they started. Yes, it is.
Yes, because you know my life.
Well, because your dad knows your life, and I talked to him with your dad.
No, I've never liked the Rays. I tolerated the Rays.
Bro, I swear, man.
You're telling me
He has pictures in Rays clothes. He's like 10 years old. You're picking your clothes at 10 years old, bro.
I mean,
I'm
maybe.
sorry.
I was not 10 wearing Rays stuff.
Really?
I was not
Let's put
10 years
money
old.
on that.
I was not 10 years old in those pictures.
Bro, that's what your dad told me. He said you were like 10 or 11 in those pictures.
I remember wearing
Swear.
I remember wearing Bull stuff.
That's even worse.
I know.
bro.
I
That
do.
is pretty bad.
I don't want to get
For
into
y'all,
that
yeah.
right now. I'm waiting for college football to really
See,
roast the Bulls.
You think I'd put Bull stuff on? No.
You probably would because your dad went there.
I did.
Your dad was a Rays fan, so you obviously started liking
My
the
dad
Rays.
was a Red Sox fan too.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's
the
why
only-
that's why
and
I
then
like
you-
the Red Sox.
I mean, I will
It's
say I was
crazy,
probably like
bro.
around 10 years old, and my dad was putting me in like New York, like not New York stuff, New England Patriots stuff. But I didn't like.
your parents buy you the stuff,
Yeah.
but they're not saying
But I don't
wear
like the
this.
Patriots.
Like,
They'd lay out the clothes and say like, I just put them on. I don't really care what I'm wearing when I'm a kid.
yeah, nobody does.
I'm not a fan. Like I'm not really a fan when I'm 10. I'm not paying attention to like I am now. Well, I didn't have a podcast back then. If I was such a big fan. See, I'm not
I
like.
don't know.
I really became a fan when I hit like I don't know middle like 7th, 8th grade. That's when I really started watching like sports.
Mhm.
Not when I'm 10.
I don't know.
And then I
Nick
realized
really likes the Rays, so
I mean,
he's mad that we don't. Like
I
the
don't
Rays.
really like them. Like, I'm not like a huge fan like John is. I'm not a huge fan of MLB.
John couldn't name
But-
5 players on the team last season, dude. Yeah, is he really a big fan?
I think maybe he could.
Maybe he's a bandwagon fan.
A
'cause
year
we're
or
good
two
right now.
ago, if I said name
He's not.
5 to 10 players, I bet I would be able to name 5 to 10 players. Well, I bet I named more than him from 2 years
Yeah.
ago.
We definitely gotta test that out. See
But-
what happens.
I don't know. Sorry, John. There's no hate to you.
He doesn't listen anyways.
Yeah.
Just hate to your team.
But we'll head into our next segment, which is Mount Rushmore. Sticking with MLB, the best or most iconic stadiums in the league. And actually, me and Luke have the exact
Yeah, we have the same one. We
went
talked
over
about it
this.
earlier. Yeah.
Mm.
So, Nick, we'll let you go first.
All right, so number one, I think is if you're Michael, you probably know I'm gonna pick this one. Busch Stadium, one of the most beautiful stadiums, beautiful landscapes. You got the St. Louis Arch there, and like as my grandparents say, man, you haven't experienced life until you go to a Cardinals game. So hoping one day I can go to that beautiful.
Super
stadium.
nice. I went
Yeah.
there a while back.
Yeah, I mean the skyline is just amazing, which leads me into my next one, which is PNC Park for
Yeah.
the Pirates. I mean, when you talk about one of the most beautiful skylines in the MLB,
Oh yeah.
that's on your list. And then a really iconic one. I really like this one too, coming from a Cardinals fan, but just a sports fan in general. Wrigley Field. You can't go wrong with Wrigley Field, bro. Like there's no like that's the most iconic one ever. And then at my fourth one, give me Coors Field because it's just so beautiful.
There's no
Like,
way.
Yeah, bro. The mountain.
I
I
have to-
love any
Dog, you're
stadium with a
joking.
mountain. No,
You're joking.
You're joking,
bro.
right?
No. Coors Field. And the reason for that is just, bro, I mean, I really don't care about the Red Sox, man. They got an
Oh my
illegal
God,
green
no.
wall.
It's not.
It-
oh my
I mean,
dog!
like it's so crazy.
You're
Whoa.
crazy.
Yeah,
You are
yeah.
crazy.
Whoa.
If it's illegal, why is it literally?
Do you know
eligible to
how?
play?
Do you know how
know.
shitty so many stadium outfields are, dude? That are like should be illegal but are not. There's no regulation for the outfield.
Y'all, this
If
is
there
my
was,
Mount-
then a
this
lot
is
of
my Mount
stadiums-
Rushmore. This is my opinion.
I mean,
The
you
fact-
get pissed
I can't
about us
say
for
that.
our opinions for the
The
Rays.
fact you put Busch Stadium
I
over
looked at-
Fenway Park.
I looked. hey, wait. I looked at 3 lists before this. Fenway was not top 5.
That's crazy.
That it's
in any
insane.
of
That's
them.
great.
Yeah.
Fenway Park is the most iconic stadium.
It
in
is.
all
It might
of
be the most
baseball.
iconic, but maybe not the best.
It is the
like-
best though.
It's beautiful.
It's the best.
It's been there
It's
for
right in the
forever.
middle of
It's
the
so
city.
Iconic. It's the cream of the
Bro.
crop for baseball stadiums, dude.
It because of the history,
You go-
obviously.
if you go to Boston,
go-
like
you
people
have
are
to
gonna
have that as
people are
part
gonna
of the-
visit Fenway Park.
yeah, if I went to Boston, I'd visit Fenway Park. Totally.
Exactly. That's
But I would want to visit these parks before
But you see,
that.
I went to like
That's why.
I don't know, let's say New York. I don't have the urge to go see Yankee Stadium
No.
or City Field. If I go to, I mean, let's see, if I go to St. Louis, I mean, I went to a game, but I didn't have like the urge to go see Busch Stadium.
I get Busch Stadium. I don't
mean,
understand Coors Field at all, but
That's a good point.
I don't understand Coors Field at all. But
because I love any stadium with mountains around it. Really,
I get it, but like,
and it's just beautiful.
yeah, I mean, it's a good landscape, but
Okay, then why do you put Wrigley Field over Fenway Park?
Because
I
it's
can
just
understand
iconic,
that.
bro.
I can't.
No, I'm just wondering from like because he's a Cardinals fan, a rival.
I can
Yeah.
understand Wrigley being over Fenway. It's just my personal opinion. I like Fenway over Wrigley, but Wrigley
Yeah.
also is considered the cream of the crop. That's why I'm so baffled that you don't have Fenway anywhere near your list, because Wrigley and Fenway, in my opinion, go hand in hand whenever it comes to a baseball park.
Sure,
That's just what it
you.
is.
That's you.
I mean, that's wild.
I
All
mean,
right.
yeah, it can be wild, bro. I don't care. I'm sticking by it.
So me and Luke's Mount Rushmore, it consists of Fenway Park, obviously.
I'm sure y'all got Tropicana on there.
No, hell no.
No.
The best
Definitely
field
not.
in all baseball, Fenway Park. And then right behind it, a close second, Wrigley Field.
Yeah.
And right behind that, PNC Park
Mhm.
of Pittsburgh with the beautiful skyline, like you said, the bridge, the city right behind it.
Mhm.
And then number 4, Oracle Field,
Yeah,
the Giants.
San Fran.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it.
That's you, bro.
That's you.
That's me.
That's
That's me,
you,
100%.
bro. And we're proud of you for it.
Yeah, bro.
Coors Field over Fenway Park. That's insane. That's insane.
He
to
just
me.
really likes Coors, guys.
Alcoholic.
Yeah, bro. Nah, y'all.
Bet you're a day drinker too.
Dude, I'm 19 years old, so don't mess around with that. Like, I don't drink or none of that stuff, bro. I bet you do. That's illegal,
Why would I ever?
right?
This is the craziest shit I've ever.
But Coors Field over.
Yeah, bro. And
John-
I
no,
had
I-
Bush on there, bro.
John would even
Yeah,
have
maybe I
Fenway
am.
on his Mount Rushmore.
Probably, yeah.
I know he would.
No, he wouldn't.
I bet.
Let's put a bet on it.
Let's
right
put a
now.
bet right now. No, let's text him right now.
Ooh.
All right,
Let's
text him
right now.
This is a lie. He's not gonna be up. It's 11:30. His bedtime's at 7:30, bro. We're 4 hours late.
John. What? What?
Call
is your,
him. You should call him instead of texting him.
All right. Do you have his phone number? I don't have his phone number.
Are you serious?
Oh yes, I do. Man's gonna be like, "Hello."
Yeah.
Yeah, would you
Bro,
have
what do you
would you
want?
have Fenway Park on your Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, I do have it.
Let's see if he answers, guys. I love his profile picture, bro.
he has work tomorrow. He's gonna be asleep, dog.
Maybe we woke him up. That would be even hilarious.
It's like his mom is.
Where's his girlfriend?
Oh, dude.
Annie, wake up, John.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not
Yeah,
answering.
there's
He's
no
not
way.
answering.
We'll settle that beef tomorrow.
Yeah, but I know for a fact, John. will
I
put-
thought that this
because
was
he-
our favorite stadiums, bro. I'm so like, I get it if you're saying like
no the Mount
iconic.
Rushmore of baseball
Yeah,
stadiums.
it's kind of.
Well,
I felt
this is
as though it
the,
would be
the
objective.
countdown.
my
The
favorite.
countdown is personal.
Yeah, I felt like
Mount
Mount Rushmore would be more of an objective list.
You guys are right.
We all right?
I'm sticking by my.
You guys are right.
I've already
Yeah.
said it. I've already said it, so I'm not.
No,
gonna
I
back
don't
down.
care what you
No,
do.
I
You can
just-
pick whatever you want.
It's just crazy in my
I
opinion.
mean, if we're doing like iconic stadiums, then yeah, obviously. I always see these as like what you think as far
It's
as
like the Mount Rushmore of presidents. It's like, my favorite president was
Mhm.
this president, so it should be on the Mount Rushmore. It's like, no.
Hey,
it's
this is
like,
my show.
This
it's my show
that is
too.
factual. It is his show.
I can see how I
Anyways.
see fit, bro. I don't care. Y'all stay mad that I didn't pick Fenway. Y'all stay mad.
Yeah, it's just,
I'm not that mad about it, to be honest with you.
It's just kind of
You
crazy.
can pick whatever you want.
Exactly.
All right, but we'll move on to our next segment, which is around the league NFL, and a lot is actually going on in the NFL right now. We'll start with Justin Herbert has signed a 5-year, $262 million extension.
Mm-hmm.
Insane,
Highest
big.
paid quarterback right now.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Dang, yeah, 52 mil, bro. It's just like they just get like a little bit more than the last quarterback.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow up next.
He is. He's about to get. I could see like a $55 million a year contract for him.
So this brings up the question, fellas: is Justin Herbert a top 5 quarterback in the league?
I don't think he's a top 5, but I do think I think he can make a statement for
Name
top
5
10.
better quarterbacks than him.
Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, and Lamar Jackson. I'll take all of them over Justin Herbert. I mean,
two of those are kind of questionable to be honest.
They're questionable for like Aaron Rodgers because he's
didn't
younger.
even say Jared Allen.
Oh yeah, and Jared Allen.
You mean Josh Allen?
Josh Allen. Sorry.
Bro,
I'm thinking basketball.
Yeah, no. Also, Jared Allen on the fucking Jags. That's what I was thinking too.
But yeah, I'd take Josh Allen as well. Okay, I'll replace Aaron Rodgers with Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm.
But there's 5 right there. But I could see him in top 10.
Of course, yeah. Justin Herbert is a top 10 quarterback, obviously.
See, and I was at dinner with my family, and that came out, and Andrew's like, "It's so overpaid. There's so many. Like, he's not even a top 15 quarterback." Like, what?
Bro, his brother has wild takes.
He said
it's worse than John. Way worse than John.
He said he would take like if we're doing a fantasy. You know what a fantasy draft is? Like when the whole league, you're just redrafting the league,
like in video games.
And he said he would, if he was like a late round pick, he would take Justin Tucker in the first round.
What the hell?
That
makes no sense.
He had to process that for a second. Like his face was blank, and he's like, "What?"
Yeah,
that makes no sense at all.
Yeah, it's
his like sense of making it make sense is he'll get you more points than like all these other people because he's like so automatic and stuff. I'm like, dude, yes, he's the best kicker we've probably ever seen, but still kickers are kickers. They will get the field goal. Like they're professional kickers.
You could
yes, there's like a little gap between kickers in the league from Justin Tucker, but you can get a way better player. And dude, he made me like, because he kept pissing me off. He made me do a list of 32 players that were better than Justin Tucker, and he said like 25 of them were valid. I'm like, bro, I can. And my list, I was like, bro, I can keep going. I listened to him like up to 50.
Bro,
it was like 40 players.
Only 25 of those are valid. Well, then pick one of those 25 over Justin Tucker. Then
he's saying, okay, he's like, if he got picked 26 in that case, 25 of them,
or his judgment was if he had picked 32, then he would pick Justin Tucker.
That's insane. I still find that
very
insane.
First pick. He's picking Justin Tucker.
Yeah, no wide receiver.
You're
no
going like
back.
2-14, buddy.
And bro, I'm not even gonna get into him like arguing with us that it wasn't called fantasy draft.
Yeah, no, he was like fantasy. This isn't fantasy football. I'm like, I'm not talking fantasy football. It's called a fantasy draft,
bro. It just makes no sense all around.
Yeah,
it doesn't.
He is a USF fan, guys. So let's give him some slack.
Sorry, I'm so sorry for him.
Yeah, but in other news, another quarterback signed was Aaron Rodgers. He signed a 2-year, $75 million contract extension today with the Jets. Damn, he's not winning another Super Bowl. But
maybe he made a deal with the devil like Joe Namath did.
I don't know. Like, people are hyping up the Jets so hard right now.
I think they're getting too much hype.
Slow their roll.
I'm exactly the
same.
same.
They need to calm down.
They do. I can't find this top one.
Do I think they're going to be bad? Like, do I think they're going to be one of the worst teams in the league? I mean, I don't think so, but I'm not saying that they're Super Bowl bound or anything like that.
I think they're playoff bound.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
who knows? Because like Aaron Rodgers isn't above not going to the playoffs. Like he's definitely missed the playoffs before.
Yeah,
I mean, just missed it last year.
Even with good players surrounding him, so it's not impossible for them to suck. It's very possible.
It is super possible. But Saquon. Oh yeah, another news. Saquon did agree to a 1-year, $11 million deal, and the Dolphins actually tried trading for Saquon earlier when they couldn't. When the Giants and Saquon wouldn't reach a deal.
Imagine that, dude.
God, I would hate being in that division.
Yeah,
well, you are.
No, I mean, like, I mean, like if Saquon, I would be like even.
I would hate being in that division. What team are you rooting for this next season, Mike?
No, I mean,
I think the Patriots are gonna be so mid.
Yeah, it's gonna be insane.
We'll see.
Well, since Luke is here, and obviously he's wearing like a Steelers shirt, he's a big Steelers guy. Do you think that Mike Tomlin hits that 500 mark again this season?
Like, oh yeah, no, 100%. We'll be over 500. We should be. On paper, I think that we should be a way better team than we are. I think that low key people shouldn't be sleeping on us as much. Could things go really bad? Obviously, yes. But I don't know. I'm Mike Tomlin has proven time and time again that he's a solid enough coach. Mm-hmm. And I think that Kenny Pickett might make a big spring up in his year 2. He's got good receivers and he's got good people around him. Who knows what'll happen, but I think that we might surprise some people. So
Playoffs?
I'm hoping for it. It's very possible as well. Do I think we're going to win the Super Bowl? I mean, I don't know. But
I mean, let's be honest here. Like, the division.
No, the division's very hard.
Stacked.
Yeah, it's hard. And I feel like we're part of that stacked, though. I feel like there's people that we have that we could definitely use. Like, we've been able to manage this division even whenever it is stacked. So it's happened before.
Yeah, but also then you had Ben Roethlisberger, Super Bowl winner. You've had Antonio Brown. You've had Le'Veon Bell. I mean, Juju whenever he was good.
Yeah.
So it's a lot different landscape now. I mean, George Pickens, what is your wide receiver 1 now?
We still have Johnson. We have Pickens. We have Pat Freiermuth. There's Najee Harris. We still have,
they do have one of the best defensive ends in the league too.
Yeah, we have TJ Watt. We have a very good defense.
Yeah,
we have the best
course.
safety in the league in Minka Fitzpatrick. So,
Who's your running back? I actually
Najee
don't know.
Harris.
Najee Harris.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Najee Harris, man, not a good season last year.
That was disappointing.
Yeah, it was disappointing. I mean, he had some good games, but we just have a not great offensive. We just have a really young offensive line. I don't know what the changes that I know that we drafted an offensive line in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
We also got Joey Porter's son in the second round, which can definitely help out our defense. He came from Penn State. I don't know. It looks like we're trying to build up our team fundamentally, at least. At least that's what it looked like from the draft.
Fair.
So I don't know. I feel like we should be solid. But
we'll see what happens, man.
It's football, so who knows?
At any given Sunday.
Yeah.
So,
what are your thoughts on Daniel Jones and his contract?
I mean, I don't know. It's a little weird. I just don't really like Daniel Jones that much.
He's not good.
I just don't think Daniel Jones is that great.
I think he's very mid.
I think he's had plenty of opportunity to prove himself, and I feel like he misses the mark almost every time.
And he trips when he runs.
So,
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Missing his opportunity. I just see him face planting.
Yeah, I think that he's had plenty of chances to shine, and he just always seems to not make it.
He didn't throw I think he threw under 16 touchdowns this year. Passing.
Which is not good.
I think so. Yeah, or if not 16, like exactly.
Like it definitely wasn't over 17. Like I know that it was either 16 or 15.
Yeah, but I mean also when you got Saquon.
I mean, but still,
he had a good season last year.
Yeah,
but still. Like if you're for a quarterback with that money,
with the money, yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. You should be doing a lot better, not tripping whenever you should get a touchdown. But
speaking of the Giants, there was
I know
they ranked as the least intelligent fan base in the NFL,
Wow.
and I sent that to Zach Levinson.
Well, what did he say? Because I was like, I've been really busy. I was gonna text you like, yo,
I sent it to him, and then he said, no list that has the Browns in the top 2 in anything is valid. So any list that has Browns top 2 is invalid.
Wait, top like
he said
top
if
2.
top 2 in anything. He said if any list has the Browns in the top 2.
So they said the Browns were like the second least.
They said the Browns are the second most intelligent fan base.
Most intelligent.
Yeah. So like it's the least intelligent Giants, the most intelligent Bills, and the second most intelligent Browns.
He just doesn't want to face like the truth.
And then I said, Browns fans got to make up in something.
that's so crazy that Bills are the most intelligent.
I
the
mean,
Bills
their
Mafia,
tailgates, they look like idiots.
They jump on plastic tables and
They're
break
crazy.
them.
I feel like I
Bucks
know.
are 3.
Hey, I feel like I
What? What is this list?
I feel like I know a lot of like successful Bills fans though.
They're rich.
Like,
I mean, yeah.
Every Bills fan in Florida I've like ever met has been like a successful dad. Like a lawyer or a doctor. I swear on this. Oh, well, yeah. I forgot Mr. L was one, but
this study
he was a cool guy,
Name
though.
drop,
You know,
yeah.
so
This study was done by gambling.com.
Oh my god, bro.
reliable. But
Where are the Steelers rank? I want to know.
The Steelers rank
I'm sure they're low.
at 25.
what about Patriots?
Sounds about right.
Patriots are 23.
It sounds about right.
Yeah, it sounds
A
right.
little bit smarter.
The number 31 is the Vikings, 30 is the Jets.
I'm surprised the
Jeez.
Jets weren't 31.
Yeah, that is surprising. But
yeah. Speaking of the Giants, though, and with Zach Levinson, he did send me a video, and then I saw it later that day. Jalen Hyatt, like in the practice, like, squad out of training camp or whatever, freaking speed, just absolute
He's
speed.
speedy.
And I mean, I'm saying it right here. I've said it whenever he got drafted. I'll say it again. He's gonna be a sleeper wide receiver for y'all to pick up in fantasy. He's gonna be making moves because they're gonna be using him like more than people think.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
especially with that wide receiver core that needs help in New York, he's definitely gonna help.
Their
out.
wide receiver core's been weak for so freaking long, dude.
Yeah. And speaking of that, I don't know if you have it in your notes, but this is looking like to be Odell's last year.
Oh, is it really?
He said he's thinking of it like it's his last. I feel like he means like he's trying to make it. I don't know if it's his last season.
I don't know. I read that it said like he said that this was looking to be his last season.
No, he said he's thinking of it like it's his last season.
I'm gonna look it up.
So I don't really know what that means. Like I can't, because I feel like he would say this is my last season. I'm playing because it's my last season.
Well,
but
you wouldn't say that. I mean, unless you really knew. Like even Tom Brady was like, I don't know when my last season will be. Like you're always keeping your options open because you want to get money.
yeah, but I don't know.
Odell Beckham Jr. is all in. I'm thinking like this is my last year.
I feel like he's like he's like I'm.
So and then this one, Odell Beckham Jr. contemplating 2023 as my last year. Odell Beckham Jr. views 2023 as his final season.
I mean,
NBC Sports.
He didn't play last season. I wouldn't be surprised if he retires, but I honestly don't think he will.
Odell Beckham Jr. Considered retirement after Super Bowl win. Could be last year in NFL in 2023. CBS Sports.
I mean, with that injury, depending on how he does, I wouldn't be surprised.
And nobody picked him up for last year.
Yeah. And speaking of retired wide receivers, John Ross, retired former first-round pick, 40-yard dash record holder, retired at 27. That's kind of surprising. I feel like how does he was with the Chiefs last, I'm pretty sure.
He's just too fast.
He's
so fast his career ended fast. I mean, dude, this guy was mid as hell.
He was really mid.
Like he was just fast.
Like
bro.
he wasn't bad, but he wasn't like great.
Yeah.
He was on like a weird Washington team that like made it to the
That's going to be
college playoff.
changing their name again.
Yeah, like well, I'm talking about the college team.
Oh
yeah, because he was on
like
the Bengals.
Yeah,
that's right.
He was on like a weird Washington team that made it to the college playoff or whatever somehow.
Oh,
yeah.
That was
he ran like a 4.22. Practically broke his ankle doing it.
Yeah, I know, that's crazy. But why? Speaking of, you said the Washington Commanders. Why don't they just go back to football team? I got used to it. I like the football team.
Yeah. I think that is an
to?
option. There's no set thing yet, but they said after this year they're
They just
going
need
to
to
change
not.
it.
They just sell the franchise.
They did. They said it's a new owner now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's Magic Johnson and like a group.
That's
of
why they're
people.
changing the name. Yeah, they
Maybe they become the Lakers.
The Washington Lakers.
that would be weird.
That would be so weird, bro.
But I actually like I know everyone was like making fun of the football team, but then over time everyone's like, it's actually not that bad of a name.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Who cares?
it's literally like so generic.
the
It's funny.
the W like of on the logo, not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. Sure. Fine.
It's not the worst.
Yeah.
But who knows? But with fantasy coming up, I do want to do like some sort of like do's and don't drafts on Against the Call
Of course.
before.
Yeah.
And we do want to do like some sort of fantasy football with some of the out of pocket sports guys, and we'll let y'all know how that goes with Jay, Riley, maybe. We can probably get them aboard to do it. But yeah, is that everything y'all? Oh wait, no, we have to go through the top 100 real quick. That's been released.
Dude, there's no way we got to do
Not all of them, but like there was some note like
That's a lot of.
Yeah.
no, not all of them. Like
what,
there's
like
some
Justin
notable,
Fields being
like,
ranked higher than
Dalvin
Trevor
Cook,
Lawrence.
Dalvin Cook at 91. They had DeAndre Hopkins at like 80 something. He had him at 90. That's insane.
Yeah, and he was like 33 or 38 last year.
The list is terrible.
The list is actually so bad. DeAndre Hopkins at 90. Aiden Hutchinson at 88. I mean, he could be a little farther up in my opinion. Justin Fields at 86.
Yeah, and like I said, Justin Fields was ranked higher than Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, that's insane.
That makes no sense.
So go to like the top. I want to see the top 10 at least.
No, like those they
Oh, they haven't
release
been
it.
released
They
yet.
release it every
That's right.
every day or every week. or something like that.
They went on ChatGPT and were just like top 100 players. And then they freaking
They
released
really
it.
did,
Yeah.
bro.
And then at 80, Mark Andrews. That's
like, what?
even a little low in my opinion.
Why is Mark Andrews
It was
that
just
low?
because
yeah,
he had a
Lamar-
bad season. last
Lamar
year.
Jack, he didn't even have that bad of a season though.
Well, he was out with a lot of
Lamar
injury.
Jackson's at 72. That's insane. That's
Bro,
insane.
what?
But that's all.
I'm curious where they're gonna have Aaron Rodgers.
They've only gone to 71 so far.
Patrick Mahomes is gonna be one for sure. He probably is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We could. Yeah. What
Top-
do you guys? What's your guys' prediction for one?
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah,
I feel like it's
number
probably
two. Number two is either Joe Burrow or Josh Allen, in my opinion.
yeah. I actually do see. I'm gonna say this right now. I think that they're gonna rank Jalen Hurts top 5.
No,
him.
they
Whoa,
are.
really?
They
Yeah.
are. He had
I'm
that
thinking
MVP.
maybe top 10, maybe not top 5.
They might
I-
because of how
I-
good of a season.
I think
had.
he probably will.
No,
be
he had a
like
great
5.
season, but I feel like for some reason they're gonna not put him in the top 5 for some
Top
dumb.
10.
I would personally put him in the top 5, but I feel like they're just gonna do something stupid.
top 10. Travis Kelce will be on there.
Yeah.
100%.
It should be at least.
Where
Where do you think Diggs is landing?
He'll be like
he'll be like
top 30.
Maybe top 25.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like top 25, maybe top 20.
Yeah,
if
maybe.
they're being generous.
Mhm. They'll have Tyreek
Dude,
Hill top
why-
15.
Why can I
They
not?
love Tyreek Hill.
Why can I not think of who won DPOY last year? I literally just can't think.
Oh my God.
Was it TJ Watt?
No.
No. He won
Oh,
2 years
Micah
ago.
Parsons.
Micah
Micah
Parsons. Oh, that's
Parsons
right.
will be top 10.
I was thinking like, who was the guy that cannot win defensive
yeah,
player?
yeah.
What about OPOI? Yeah, it'll definitely be Jay Jettis somewhere in the top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jay Jettis will be the highest ranked wide receiver.
Yeah, he'll be like 3
Yeah,
or 4.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He's got to be, and then
Yeah.
probably they're gonna put Sauce like top 15.
That's kind of.
But that's so ass.
That's
though.
so ass.
I feel like
honestly,
they
hot
will.
take. I don't think Sauce is like
He's
that great.
he's
dude.
good,
I
but-
think he's good, but I think he's so overrated.
like having
He's
Because,
only
like-
on 1 year though.
I know
He's
he
only
is.
on 1
Yeah,
year.
but they already
people
put-
are putting him like at high like a ceiling
Lamar
right now.
Jackson at 82, DeAndre Hopkins at 90, and Sauce. They're putting Sauce Gardner over him.
It's just wild.
He'll
man.
probably maybe not
But
top 15,
I don't know.
but like
I mean,
top 25.
I'm excited to see what he's
probably.
going to do in his career, and he definitely could, have a higher ceiling. I'm not saying that he's met his ceiling, but it's just like people are putting him a little bit too high right now. I feel like.
Yeah, like I don't know why Hopkins at 90. I get he was out for 6 weeks, but those other weeks he played, he was playing also. Like, Pro Bowl's not a big thing, but like an all-team wide receiver, he's still a great wide receiver.
Yeah.
90's insane.
Yeah. Who knows, man? Let's move on though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll head into our next segment. Around the league, NBA, big contracts have been signed with Jaylen Brown signing with the Celtics on a record-breaking extension. 5 years, supermax contract for $304 million.
So much money, dude.
Now you're a Heat fan, right?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. I just want to make that clear. But dude, he's over. That's overpaid.
That is,
For Jaylen Brown.
I
Yeah, and I knew I knew the Celtics were gonna overpay him.
I think it's overpaid too. I feel like he should have been paid like I don't know, $250 million, $50 million less.
Maybe even less than that. Like maybe
Yeah, I
like
was like-
200.
I don't know.
To 30, 230.
I don't know what got him eligible for that much money.
I don't know. I like Jaylen Brown. Like I think he's good, but like this is crazy. This
But
is a
also,
crazy
you got to
amount of
think
money.
about like the clutchest moments that he didn't show up in the playoffs as well. Whenever Tatum had that ankle injury game 7, and then Jaylen Brown can't dribble the ball, and then you're just gonna go and pay him like one of the biggest contracts. I mean,
I still think that duo with him and Tatum
yeah,
is
but
really good.
also that right there, putting that much money into Jaylen Brown, almost overpaying him pretty much, and then you're also gonna like, when is Jason Tatum's next contract?
2 to 3 years.
Yeah,
They're gonna be able to pay him.
There's gonna be but there's gonna be so much money invested into those two players that I'm scared for the depth.
No, they'll lose depth. They will lose depth.
They will, and if it's not gonna be this year, but it'll be the next.
Well, good thing we're winning the finals this year.
Oh my god, bro.
No.
I mean, and after for 3 years we'll have the big three of Kristaps, Brown, and Tatum.
And
I was-
what the fuck is a bench, bro?
We'll still have a good bench.
Dude, that's what
Brad's-
low-key killed you guys in the Heat series. Like, yeah, we went all the way to a game 7, but like our bench points were so much more than yours.
Mm.
Like y'all's bench points were bad, and like you guys are gonna lose even more depth.
I mean,
our
think about
depth this year is good.
They lost Malcolm Brogdon. They just lost Grant
We
Williams.
didn't lose Malcolm Brogdon. He's still on the team. He's our point guard.
Is he really? I thought I could have swore he got traded.
No,
I
he
thought he
didn't
was
get
six-man.
that trade. Yeah, he was our 6-man last year. He won 6-man.
Yeah,
But he's taking
I
over
thought
from
he
Marcus
signed it
Smart.
at 1 year.
No, he was he signed. He was traded to us, and he's here for this year. Because
Yeah, you can keep talking.
his trade didn't go through with and we traded Marcus Smart instead.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Oh yeah, Marcus Smart is gone,
that's another person.
and Marcus Smart won Defensive Player of the Year like not too long, or a couple years
It's
ago,
not last year, but the season before that.
and then he choked in the finals. You guys choked hard in the finals against.
Well,
the
y'all
Warriors.
are. As I'm looking at all these, they're all saying that like trade talks are happening for Malcolm Brogdon.
No, they were shut down. Brad Stevens said
This was 6 hours ago.
I saw today that they're not trading. They're not looking to trade Malcolm Brogdon anymore.
Yeah. Well, if you haven't seen the clip yet, that's the reason that the Celtics were gonna beat the Heat was because of Malcolm Brogdon.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there's a clip on the podcast where we're arguing about like the Heat and Celtics, and then Michael goes, "Okay, y'all added Kyle Lowry, we added Malcolm Brogdon." So
I'm taking Malcolm Brogdon over Kyle Lowry.
Whoa!
I am now.
Whoa!
I am.
You need to relax, dude. You
I
need to
am.
relax.
Now,
What?
Brogdon's better than Kyle Lowry. He is.
he's really not, dude.
I mean,
Like,
career-wise, no, but now,
That's
yes.
what I'm. Oh my god.
now, yes, because Kyle Lowry's been dealing with injuries. You give him a full healthy season, he's way better than Malcolm
Yeah,
Brogdon.
and oh my gosh, and he's like got that leader mentality too. He's always had. He has the experience in the playoffs and finals. Like he's like a way better player than Brogdon.
I'm taking Brogdon now over Kyle Lowry. He's younger.
Whatever.
Not as- I am.
Yeah,
I'm,
bro,
just,
his basketball takes are wild sometimes, bro.
I'm taking Brogdon over Lowry now.
That's just like
I would
that's
rather
just
have.
crazy.
And I mean, now that Grant Williams has gone from the Celtics, I like them just a little bit less, anyways.
Yeah,
So
true.
it just keeps adding. But
I don't know.
yeah, bro. What
He's
else?
good.
Is
He's a good
happening,
player.
man?
He's a good player.
Bronny James suffers cardiac arrest
Dude.
at USC workouts.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's wild.
He's out of ICU. I heard that he's in stable condition. So
Yeah, that's not looking good for. Wonder how, like, that's gonna work out for him in the future.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Is he
DeMar
gonna?
Hamlin basically died on the field, so I'm sure they'll figure out a way to put
Yeah.
him back on the court. So.
I mean,
and DeMar Hamlin's going to be playing in the NFL.
but the thing that's
Yeah.
different though with DeMar Hamlin, his was like the perfect spot for perfect timing to hit him caused it. Like he has no heart issues or anything. It was just like
yeah, but also Bronny James was in in stable condition in the matter of a day, whereas DeMar Hamlin was like we didn't know
But
what was
yeah,
going to happen for him for
yeah,
like
but
a week.
like I said, it's different though. Like, it was a different type because like he got hit at the most perfect time to do it. This is like an actual cardiac arrest. Like he fainted and like wasn't caused by anything.
Yeah,
I
but
wonder
he's going to
what-
be fine for the season. I don't know what you guys are
No,
talking about.
I'm saying like he could have heart problems. Like that. Why would he just suffer cardiac arrest out of nowhere?
Sure. I mean, yeah. I mean, there's a bunch of players that probably have heart problems.
I wonder
just,
what's
like,
gonna
having-
like happen, like just like with his career, I guess. How do you even think that was caused?
A lot of people. I'm
Vaccine.
not saying it. I'm not saying it, but a lot of people say like vaccine and stuff.
Really?
That's what I keep seeing. But like
Yeah,
nothing's been
it's-
announced, so I don't know.
It's
Wow.
not that. It's,
We don't get political over here, so we don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, bro.
Who's the vaccine?
We don't know the science.
But in other news, staying with the James family, LeBron James is the betting favorite to receive the first flopping foul in the NBA this year.
Wow. I really got to look at the schedule of games to decide that.
Yeah, I want to be. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised though.
He gonna get that rule change.
First flopping foul.
And then the last thing I saw was OKC is getting a new stadium for the Thunder.
Nice.
So that's all the big news that's going on right now. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking that too. Great commentary from Against the Call.
Okay. So
Y'all-
you're
y'all
getting a
got-
stadium.
y'all gotta
Nice. All
argue.
right, I literally don't care.
Y'all got an argument for the day. So,
Yeah.
but
True. Controversy here.
we'll stick with the NBA and going with our countdown. Last week we did most liked NFL. Now we're doing most liked NBA players. And I'll start us off today. We're gonna do like we do on the uppercut 5-5-5 4-4-4. So at my 5, I'm gonna go with Luka Doncic. I've liked him ever since he came into the league. I don't really see why people would hate him. Honestly,
Yeah.
Other than like he does get in like players' faces when they get into his though.
Yeah.
Like, he's a very humble player in my opinion, and he backs
As
up.
Montrezl Harrell says, bitch ass white boy.
What about you, Nick? What's your 5?
I'm at 5. My honorable mention is Steph Curry, by the way.
Yeah, that's my honorable mention.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to put him on this list because I feel like everybody just likes Curry. Like,
Yeah.
No, I feel like nobody really hates Curry.
Andrew.
Really?
I don't think
I
he
don't
doesn't hate him. He just doesn't
people
like
do
him.
hate Curry.
I do. Yeah, I do know.
I just
people
feel
that hate
like
him.
majority, like obviously, there's people that don't like every player, like likable players. But at my 5, give me Zion.
I like that pick.
I love Zion. I mean, watching him play at Duke and just like watching his entire progression, like I've always rooted for the guy. Also, I just started liking him even more with this Mariah Willis or whatever last name is, like controversy. I love that.
Yeah.
When players are dogs, bro. I love that.
Yeah.
So I'm a big Brett Favre guy. But anyways, the thing is with Zion, like you gotta love just the gumbo memes and stuff with him eating. He's just a big eater, bro, and I just love the guy, man.
Yeah. My honorable mention is Klay Thompson for one of the most likable players because he's just like the.
He's.
I know a lot of
like
people
him
that
this
don't like
year.
him.
You don't like him?
After he like kept doing the 4 rings thing all the time, like
Bro.
the entire Warriors team, other than Curry, was really doing it. But like Klay just like pissed me off when he kept doing.
I don't know.
that shit.
I know a lot of people that like him.
I know a lot of
I
people that
used to
don't
like
like
him.
him now. I don't mind him, but
I don't really get the whole like. I mean, I guess it's annoying for the 4 rings thing, but I mean, he's been a pretty wholesome player his whole career, really, until it's Game 6. But but yeah, for my number 5, I got Dame.
Damian Lillard.
Yeah, I put Dame at 5.
Yeah, man,
That's a good one.
Great player. All around.
Yeah, a great player all around, and plus like
He is one of those guys that's liked.
yeah,
by a lot.
he's just like one of those players that like he can win over a fan base really quickly as well. So I think that's probably why I like him so much.
You'll like him more when he's in that Heat jersey.
If he's in the Heat jersey,
It's gonna happen. It's just a matter of time.
yeah,
It's like a Aaron Rodgers situation.
Yeah.
it's probably gonna happen. Yeah, which
Watch it not happen.
that would suck. I'd be like, dang it.
Watch it not happen, and the Heat still beat the Celtics, bro.
We'll see.
No, dude, they got Brogdon. Don't worry.
Yeah, we do. He's good. But at my number 4, I don't know why I mixed them
Y'all
up on
got
my
Dame.
list.
We got Brogdon.
I've never said Brogdon was better than Dame. Oh my,
I know. I'm just saying, like in the future, that'd be mad funny.
I would not say that.
Or in the future, he'll say, "We got Chris Stapps. Y'all got Dame."
I would say we got Tatum. Y'all got Dame.
No, because it would be like an additional player. Because that's how Kyle Lowry was. He was an additional player that was added, and Malcolm Brogdon was added. That's why you said that.
Well, they have to also look at it at a. I'm not saying Kristaps better, but you got to look at it at the team's point of view. What do we need? What do they need? We need a center. We got Kristaps. They need a point guard. They would get Dame. So I mean, it's a win.
So would you still say that?
Well, I say what?
Well, in your defense of the Celtics beating the Heat, you would say, "Well, we still got Kristaps. Y'all got Dame."
Well,
Like
first
how
of
you
all,
did with Brogdon. And
no, because Damian Lillard's a top 10 player in the league.
all right, respectful. Just keep going.
But at my 3, I got another Mavericks player. It's Boban, the center. Him and Luka connection. He's just funny. Like they're both European dudes that barely speak any English.
Yeah.
Just watching their clips are funny in my opinion. And he's not. No, I don't see anyone hate him.
Nah,
No.
nobody.
So that's my number 4.
For my number 4, he would be higher on this list if it weren't for controversy. But give me Ja. I'm just a big Ja Morant guy. That's just who I am.
Yeah.
I've been rooting
I mean,
for
that's
him
just
since he
you,
got
man.
drafted. Bro, that's just me. This is my list, bro. This is my list. It's a countdown, so it's my list.
See,
Yeah, it doesn't have to be objective.
I go objective / some of my opinions in these.
Sure, but
because like my number one on here isn't my
dude,
favorite
that's for
player.
Mount Rushmore. All right, anyways,
Just saying.
He's just making
so-
up new rules.
I'm not making up a rule. I'm just saying.
So, anyways, yeah, give me Jaw. Obviously, he would be higher on my list if it weren't for probably if he didn't do the gun the second time. If he just kept it the first,
Yeah.
it would still be like he'd be number one,
He's not on my list at all. But
and that's okay. I mean, he's not like a fan.
I
like,
get it,
He's not
though.
a fan favorite anymore.
I do
but
get it.
Like last year before all the controversy, a lot of people love Jaw. Like that's no lie. And then now it's been more of just like disappointment in him.
Yeah.
So I'm still gonna have him on my list, but yeah, we can move on.
Yeah, my number 4. You said it for your honorable mention, but my 4 is Steph Curry. You can't really hate Steph Curry. He's like definitely changed the game too. Like three pointers are now a huge part of like playing in the NBA. Plus his leadership is so great, and like I don't know, everybody knows who Steph Curry is too. He's just such a big star now. So he's kind of the he's like kind of the mainstream guy right now. But yeah, you can't really hate on Steph Curry.
yeah,
So that's my number 4.
yeah, it's a solid pick. I know a lot of people that love Steph Curry, but then there's always the haters that hate him just because of how much
Yeah, but
accomplishments they got. But that's the only reason that people hate like Tom Brady. It's because how successful he was. Same thing with LeBron, Jordan. That's what happens when they're successful.
And also your like team loses to them. too,
Yeah.
which is like plays a big factor.
yeah, for sure.
But at my number 3, I got this is Nikola Jokic's mine. I don't think that's gonna affect him though. Like people hating Nikola. I mean, how do you hate this man? Like,
No, I don't. There's nobody that really hates him. I mean, like he can be like he's been sporadic before and stuff like that, and like been like overly aggressive and like tried to hurt people or whatever. But like he's the Joker. I mean, you can't can't blame him.
he's
Yeah,
the
that's
best
right.
player in the league. Should have won MVP.
Yeah, he'll like
Yeah.
punch somebody's owner in the face or whatever, but everybody likes him.
Hey, then he came back, and gave him basketball.
Yeah, they made friends, bro.
Yeah.
After that. But this one for me at my number 3, Luke's gonna like this one. Give me Jimmy buckets.
Heck yeah, dude.
I fell in love with this guy like over the course of last year. I mean, just Jimmy, playoff Jimmy. Like he did fall short in a few moments, obviously,
Yeah.
but I mean, how can you hate a guy that just wears a cowboy hat, sings country music, even when all of his teammates are listening to rap full blast outside their headphones? He's over there listening to like some Tim McGraw and stuff. I just love him, man. He's just a likable guy that everyone can just kind of rally around, and he always brings the energy. He did like mess up by not holding the Eastern Conference Finals trophy.
Yeah.
But
yeah, he's like, I'll hold the next one.
I mean, that's still hard. You
It's
know what I
cool
mean?
to say, but like, bro,
It's
come
like,
on, like,
I
enjoy
mean,
the
yeah,
moment,
Yeah. But that's mine.
It is Hemi Butler, yeah. Hemi Butler's awesome, dude. And that playoff run, I mean, like, how can you deny that? It's a great playoff run. I mean, he didn't get the full job done, but
I mean, even the year
Still.
prior, still
Yeah.
ECFs game 7.
This is true. For my number 3, just give me Luka. I mean, again, another highly likable player, and constantly living up to the hype that he's given. Perennial MVP. I mean, he's gonna be a Hall of Famer. He's just got to get that ring, baby. That's really all it is. But I mean, yeah, he's also like hilarious too. So like Luka's just a dope guy. So everybody would want to be his
Dope.
friend. Yeah, dope or 10.
At my number 2, I have next one like this one. I have Steven Adams. Man looks like Aquaman.
Yeah. Yep, bro.
And then he's always rocking a stash even through college and stuff. Rookie year, his look changed drastically. Man, like short hair and a mustache. Now he's like long hair, mustache, sleeve, legit Aquaman.
He's like one of the nicest guys
Yeah, he's-
like you'll ever meet.
And he's good. So
Yeah.
Exactly. My number 2, I love this guy so much. I've loved him since 2019. Sure. His name is Kawhi Leonard. Bro. I love Kawhi. I mean, he's just a robot, bro. And like, whenever he smiles, like that just makes you feel so good. Bro. Like you're like, I've never seen this guy smile, and I'm seeing him smile now. That's
like-
awesome.
Have you seen the picture of him dunking?
Like, oh yeah, just blank face.
Blank face
yeah.
dunking.
Yeah.
Like, how are you doing that?
He's never
He's
been
a Terminator.
problematic, bro.
No.
Like it's never been like, dude, I hate Kawhi Leonard. It's like, bro, why would you hate somebody that's like
Why?
literally
The
done
76ers fans don't like Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I don't even
nothing?
then.
Oh, for the Raptors game, sure, but I mean, 76ers fans hate everybody, so
Yeah, I mean, seriously.
it really doesn't matter to me. But yeah, man, Kawhi. I mean, also the 2019 run was just crazy. And I always wish him luck on the Clippers, but he just keeps getting injured.
Yeah, seriously.
So
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, for my number 2 spot, I mean, you guys might not like this, but I feel like he's so liked around the league is freaking Giannis. Giannis needs to
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I want to be
I like
NBA player.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's everybody likes this dude, and also like I also hear a lot of like kids recognize him too. Like I feel like everybody knows who Giannis is. I mean, even if they can't pronounce his last name, but
Yeah.
yeah, took over the Milwaukee team, brought him to a finals, and yeah, he's a monster, and so many people like him unless you're my brother Trevor, and you freaking hate him for some reason.
That's crazy, bro. He's like done nothing for like anybody to really hate on.
Yeah,
him, unless you're a Suns fan.
I don't really get it, but I think he's awesome. So
Yeah,
I don't know how you can hate that dude.
I agree. All right, number 1 time, Michael.
My number 1, now he's on the top of my list, but he's not my favorite player. My favorite player is Jason Tatum, but my number 1's Derrick Rose. His story is insane. It's everyone roots for the best for this man. Everyone wants him to succeed,
Mhm.
but like there's injuries get in the way for him, and it's disappointing. And he was MVP player.
yeah.
That it's just like I saw this video of video of him a while back, it was a few years ago. It was like someone asking for an autograph, and it's like, you don't want it, I'm not that player no more. And it was like, damn, that's sad.
Or just him casually at the urinal after the Timberwolves game. Like, bro, that is so funny. I'm so excited for D Rose to be on the Grizzlies now, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
definitely him and Marcus Smart are like the veteran leadership they desperately needed.
Yeah, seriously.
So I'm excited for the Grizzlies. But yeah, great pick. He'd be another one of my honorable mentions. But my number 1, he's been mentioned already. Give me Jokic, bro. He's actually my favorite player right now to watch. I mean, whenever you're in a like post game like press conference thing around the journalist and you have a shirt on that says "I paused my game to be here," like, bro, you are the GOAT. Like, you were so fun. No, don't come at me because I called him the GOAT. Oh my gosh, bro. I know how some of y'all be, but yeah, he's so funny to me. And I mean, just the thing where he's like, with the parade, he's like, man, no, I have to be in Serbia.
I have to go home
for my horses. And then they're like,
See family.
they're like, you can go home after Friday. He's like, oh, okay. And then he goes to the parade and he's like, I'm glad I didn't go home Friday. This fucking rules or something like that. Like,
I love fucking parade.
he's such a likable guy, man. And just, what, like you were talking about, like with the ball, he that the whole controversy, quote unquote, like with the whole owner and everything like that.
Oh yeah.
And he was just doing what he had to do, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
for
the
real.
owner was acting like a little nerd, like, have the ball, baby.
Yeah, I know. Like low key, like
deserved it.
whenever I saw that clip, I was kind of just like, I mean, how can you blame Joker for what he did? Because like, the guy was kind of being a douche. Like, like why are you involved in this at all? Like, sit down.
Yeah, exactly. And he, like Jokic said, he just thought he was a fan. Like, he didn't.
Yeah,
like when you're
exactly,
sitting courtside, you're gonna be treated like everybody else over there. So.
Right.
And it was a vital game for the team. But anyways, you're number 1, Luke.
My number 1. Give me Draymond Green. No.
I was about to say, I was about to get the fuck out of here.
No, my number 1. I mean, it's pretty obvious, dude. It's Jimmy Butler. I mean, I watching this year's playoffs, like I've just never seen somebody do what he did, and I was so happy that one dude got in his face and poked the bear and.
That one dude.
That one dude.
Nice.
Oh, we're not even gonna name him at this point because it's honestly embarrassing to name. I'm gonna make both of them. That guy who got in his face and then he just got switched up. Yeah, that guy's needs to not have a career
Sorry,
anymore.
he's on a better team now.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens with his career after this. But yeah, no, it's the playoff run of Jimmy Butler was just great, and he's definitely my most liked player right now. He's my favorite player to watch. So
Of course, man.
I know it's biased, but that's how it is.
That's the countdown.
Yeah,
That,
it is.
like it's
That's just me, bro.
that's just you. That's just you.
Let him be him, bro.
Let him be Himmy Butler. All right.
Wait, I have a question.
Sure.
Do you think in the Eastern Conference, it's been for the past few years, like now if you're looking at it, do you think the Heat and Celtics are the big rivalry in the East?
Yeah, it's been like that for for a little while. Like
It's
in
been
the
like that
past.
since
No, but like,
08, really.
Because you were saying like Bucks have it's someone against the Bucks. It's everyone.
No, I don't feel like the Bucks really have
or
any
like
rivals.
76ers.
I
and
don't think
Celtics
the
and stuff.
Bucks are as dynamic as they were anymore right now. At least right now. But it's
Like,
just
I mean, like we said, the Celtics and the Heat have been a rivalry for quite a little bit.
Yeah, no, I know that, but like I was meaning because this past years they've been meeting the playoffs like every year.
yeah.
Then yeah, I don't really ever think
I don't know.
Bucks with a rival. Honestly, I really don't. I mean, yeah, you could have like 76ers Celtics, but Celtics already always hand them the L.
So I guess it just is. It's dependent on the year, but these past couple of years, the two big dogs that are constantly fighting each other it's been the Celtics and the Heat for sure.
Yeah, they
So-
have good history together too. So
Yeah.
I'm always there for it.
Yeah, I like wanted that series too. Like I wanted to beat the Knicks, and then I wanted the Celtics to beat Philly because I wanted that series this year.
Yeah, because playing against Celtics would be an easy win.
No, not at all. I just like that series. I always like watching that series. So yeah.
You just
Not-
instigate shit.
I'm just pulling up shit because we have a podcast now, so we got everything on video now. I love it.
Yeah, well, we do. But is that everything for the countdown?
I believe so.
I mean, the next segment we have is Fight Club UFC 291. Now, we talked a lot about this, obviously, on the uppercut.
Yep.
And this episode, what I decided to do is going to be me and Luke, teaching Nick UFC and trying to get him to watch UFC.
We filmed the uppercut before this. We should have filmed it after, because man,
Yeah.
this would have been vital for whenever I was, being a producer for it. But
It
sure,
would have been.
UFC 291. Who's up?
So, UFC 291, for those who don't listen to the uppercut, you should, first of all.
Yeah, please.
Please, that'd be very nice of you.
Oh, is this with Poirier and Gaethje?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Poirier and
Bro,
Gaethje's.
if y'all want to hear my thoughts, go over to uppercut.
Yeah.
It's for...
He heavily agreed with one side. But
He just agrees with whatever I'm on. He just disagrees with me. and
Dude,
goes for the other
spoilers,
side.
bro.
Anyways,
yeah, watch the uppercut and find out.
but this UFC card, it's the main event is for the BMF baddest motherfucker championship
That was so
belt.
cringe the way you said that.
I don't care. But Dustin Poirier versus Justin Gaethje at the main event. I said on the uppercut, but I'm going with Dustin Poirier is going to win this fight. I think he.
Wrong.
You should have done the total opposite of like the uppercut.
Yeah, I agree with you, bro. Actually.
You know what? Actually, yeah. I agree.
But Dustin is, in my opinion, the better overall fighter. He is. He can wrestle. Can strike. He's a good striker. He's a good kickboxer. And Justin Gaethje is a heavy one-sided fighter, in my opinion. So that's the only. I like both of them.
Bro, you obviously haven't watched enough Gaethje fights.
I think Gaethje's a monster. I'm not gonna take anything away from Poirier, but I think that Gaethje is probably. I'm taking the upset. I'm gonna take the upset.
I want to be mad. Like,
Yeah.
I like, but
You're
neither
gonna
of
be
them
mad.
are.
You'll be mad.
Yeah, I'll be furious. I'll be flaming.
You'll be mad when I'm there rooting for Gaethje and he wins. You'll be mad about that.
No, I would be mad like if with the Alex Fayetta fight and then Jan wins and then you're just in my face. That's when I'll be mad.
Yeah, tell me about this Jan guy, man.
Oh, Jan Blachowicz. He's a former. It's a light heavyweight bout. Alex Fayetta's first fight in the light heavyweight division. He was in the middleweight division where he fought Izzy. He beat him once, then lost in the rematch, and he moved up a weight class. He literally was only a middleweight just to fight Izzy because
Just to lose.
I mean, he beat him. He became champion.
Yeah, but then he just lost, bro.
There's gonna be
Stop living in the past, dude. He lost this year.
there's gonna be a rematch. There's gonna be a trilogy fight when
Yeah, and I can't wait to see Izzy just rubbing in his son's face again.
Why do you think that offends me or something?
I don't. I'm saying this for the own love of like this dude because I think he's funny. Bro,
Why do you think that offends me?
No, because he always like.
I wasn't even aiming for that. I just think it's funny whenever like his son like he has beef with like a 7-year-old or something.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
so
meant-
you had no idea what he meant?
No, I thought he was
Anything
just coming at Alex.
Oh, saying that's his son.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, but now I realize what you're saying. But Jan is a former champion in the light heavyweight division. he fought the guy. I mean, he fought Alex Pereira's coach, Glover Teixeira, and he lost. Alex is a knockout artist. He's like has one of the hardest punches in the UFC. A lot of people like people don't know how this is gonna go because we don't know how he's gonna do in the light heavyweight division. He could suck. He could.
It's very possible.
It's very possible.
Yeah.
So who you got?
I think Alex isn't going to suck. I think he's going to win.
So who you got?
Yeah, I got paid. I think he's gonna probably run through this division low key. Just because I think he's so scary.
He is one scary dude.
He's just so stoic. So it's like
Izzy like saw him in the airport. He's just standing there like
Yeah.
blank face. Like you didn't see. He's just
he looks like a robot.
actually he's like Kawhi.
Dang.
He's like Kawhi of the UFC, but he actually
much.
can smile.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Cool.
but
All right. These
Nick
people.
does not care. But
Yeah, I'm looking at these next people. Don't care about them.
No,
Let's
we're not.
skip them.
We're just gonna talk about the top two fights.
Okay, I bet.
But you are coming on Saturday, right, to watch this?
Yeah, I should be. I mean, I don't know what time I get off. What time does it start?
It's a late fight.
Okay, yeah, I'll be there.
Or
I'll
is
be
it
square?
Where is it at? Actually, do you know where it's at?
I don't know.
Oh
Maybe
well.
Atlanta. I don't know.
Oh, it says right there.
No, that's
T-Mobile.
that's
Arena.
291.
Oh,
I mean that's 290. This is 290. Why is 291? Whatever.
because you have UFC 290 in the search
Oh.
bar. Y'all, it's midnight.
Because you have I'm a
it's
dumbass in the search bar.
it's Salt Lake City, so it's gonna
Oh,
be
okay.
it's gonna be a late
Nice,
fight.
bro.
Yeah.
Mormons are popping out.
But yeah, I'm excited for this fight. It's gonna be arguably it could be the best card of the year.
Yeah.
But it's going to be hard to beat 290. 290 was insane. So many knockouts, so many submissions. And then
Nice.
even the decision fights were insane. But we'll see what happens. I'm excited. Luke's excited. Nick, you should be excited.
I'm excited, bro. I'm ready for Gaethje. All in on this guy. Don't let me
Hey.
down.
If he wins, that'd be interesting because then he'd probably get a title fight too.
Yeah. This is true.
But
Very true.
This is true.
But in other news, we're gonna head on to our next segment, which is Sport of Tomorrow. And I honestly just looked up weird sports and I saw this. It's toe wrestling.
We should
I'm-
try it. I'm
I'm-
trying to try this after.
I think a lot of people would be highly entertained with you guys doing this.
Yeah.
Including me. What?
No, like you guys should actually you should do it like right now. But toe wrestling. Let's see. I actually haven't read anything. I copied and pasted this. So
Here we go.
competitive toe wrestling contests run similarly to arm wrestling. Competitors compete with bare feet, interlock their toes, and fight to push their opponent's foot flat on the floor. Every year, the Toe Wrestling World Championships are held in Welton, England. There are classifications for men, women, and youth. There's
Only in
also
England,
Yeah, of
bro.
course it's a British thing.
there's also
my schools.
Well, at least we have toe wrestling, mate.
Beans on toast and watch some toe wrestling.
there is another league thing called the World Toe Wrestling Championships, and those championships are held every August in the Hag Bar in Derbyshire, United Kingdom. So,
I wonder if people draw on their feet or something like that. Like whenever they come in.
Well, at least.
I wonder like do they just when they're like filming them, like just get a close up of their feet and stuff?
Some people are probably going
Maybe,
mad for
bro.
it.
Maybe.
That's all I got for toe wrestling. I just saw that. there wasn't much.
That's all I got for toe wrestling, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, man.
There wasn't much on there. I'm not gonna lie. I wrote this morning and got a little lazy on it.
That's fine with me. Let's move on to our last segment, Draft Day.
It is draft
We
day.
did steal this from the Draft Guys on
I
TikTok.
mean, we steal a lot of things from the draft guys on TikTok. We
Yeah.
stole their whole segment.
Yeah, we really did. But
Well, let me get up the.
so it's gonna be the best characters with Riz. They actually did this one with Livy, so y'all should definitely go check that one out. A lot of fun stuff over there. But yeah, let's spin the wheels. 5 picks each for us. I have no draft board, so this is gonna be a fun one.
The first pick is Luke.
That's
Best
a dub.
characters with Riz.
Yeah, bro.
The
And it
next
could be
pick.
a movie, TV show.
Hmm.
Oh my
It's me.
This is honestly rough.
Mike, and then Nick will get the last pick. It's a snake draft, by the way. So yeah, you go ahead, Luke.
Let me get Flynn Rider
That's good.
from
The
Tangled.
Smolder.
Yeah, let me get Flynn Rider. I like that pick.
There's already one off my thing. All right, give me Barney Stinson from How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah, bro. I was really hoping he always steals my pick. But I always steal his picks. He always steals mine. That's just the way it goes on draft day. We know each other's minds. But give me Ferb.
Damn.
Ferb. That's a wild. That's really good.
All right, let me go through this round real quick.
Got that from the video.
It's a good pick, dude.
The first pick went Flynn for Luke. Team Mike picked Barney Stinson, and Team Nick picked Ferb. Nick, go ahead.
Man, I actually don't even really remember a lot from that clip. But one dude I just know is from an old cartoon, Johnny Bravo.
I didn't even think of
Johnny
him.
Bravo has that Riz, dude.
Yeah, he really did.
He really does. He's a hunk.
With my next pick, I'm gonna go with Lightning McQueen.
Ooh. For the Riz. I think for my next pick. This is tough. Man. Do I want to go this? Yeah, I'm gonna go Joey Tribbiani.
Dang, I had
Friends.
that on my.
Nice, bro.
I want to go Joey
Nice.
Tribbiani. I was hesitant, but I was like, I figured somebody was gonna take it. So
I
had to
would have
take it first.
taken him this
Yeah.
draft. All right, that round, the first pick went Johnny Bravo to Nick, Lightning McQueen to Mike, and Joey from Friends to Luke. Luke, you have the first pick of this round.
Oh man, characters with. You know what? This might be a little confusing, but I'm gonna go with SpongeBob SquarePants.
Nah, not confusing
I've
at all.
seen
I
Yeah.
think he's got that sneak he's got that goof riz. You know what I
Sandy
mean?
cheeks, bro.
Sandy cheeks. I mean,
Yeah.
they pretty much didn't they get married or something like that?
I don't know
I don't know.
about
They
that.
they do karate a
yeah,
lot.
they do karate.
but valid.
Yeah, the amount of innuendos that he would have in those shows. Yeah, I'm going SpongeBob SquarePants.
That's a good one.
Smart.
With my next pick, I'm gonna go Donkey from
Yeah,
Shrek.
yeah. If you're able to pull a dragon as a donkey, bro,
Yes, dude.
like
Like-
short kings are up.
For real.
With my next pick, dude, I'm a go on a stretch here. He's in a cartoon. He's in a movie. Give me Batman.
Damn.
He's got that Riz, Catwoman, Wonder
That's such
Woman.
a
there
good
there
pick.
is the what's that movie? It's a cartoon movie. I think it's the I forget what it's called, but there's Batwoman in it or whatever.
Oh, and Batwoman. Yeah.
They have that moment in that movie, and like they're like arguing whatever, but then like they look at each other, and then they just end up fucking or
and
something like
he's
that.
he's fucked Harley Quinn. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure. So,
He's
like,
just got the most. He's got that unspoken riz. So
It's
I
crazy.
agree
That's
with
a good
it.
pick. That's a
Yeah.
great pick. So that round, pick one went SpongeBob to Luke, Donkey to Mike, and Batman to Nick. Nick, go ahead.
all right. So my next pick, it just popped in my head earlier. Give me Indiana Jones.
Dang it, dude.
Yeah, dude, he's got crazy riz. I mean, remember the whip scene with the blonde chick in the second one?
Bro, he gets a new girl every movie,
Every
dude.
movie, yeah.
He does.
That's a good pick. You know what? I'm just gonna back you with another Harrison Ford character.
No, don't
Give me
do
Han
it.
Solo.
No, dang it.
Yeah, bro, he was able to.
Good thing I had another one
Princess
lined
Leia.
up because I was gonna pick him. But the one I'm gonna go with is Snoopy from
Oh,
from the
yeah.
Peanuts.
Yes, bro.
All right,
He's a dog pulling girls,
Extremely
bro.
unspoken riz, but dude, he has it.
he does. All right, this round went Indiana Jones to Nick, Han Solo to Mike, and Snoopy to Luke. Luke, this is your last pick.
This is tough. Final pick. There's a lot of people out there. You know what? I'm just gonna say screw it. I'm gonna go with Clark Kent.
Clark Kent. Ooh,
The
Yeah,
boy
bro.
next door Riz.
yeah.
He's
That's
got
fair.
it.
With
I
my-
wanted to have something kind of soft at the end.
yeah,
so.
that's
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with my next pick. I'm gonna go to the Disney route. I mean, he couldn't rizz up this one girl, but every other girl he can get. His name's Gaston from Beauty and the Beast.
Gaston has that Riz.
He
dude.
does, dude. He does. All right, so with
No
my
one-
last pick, I could go the route of Spider-Man, but I already picked one.
Oh, true.
I could go the route of Barry B. Benson because he was able to pull a whole last woman as a bee.
Yeah.
But this idea, because I don't want to steal from the draft guys, this idea just popped in my head. I think his name is Ego from Guardians of the Galaxy. He went to every single galaxy and got
Ego.
a girl pregnant.
Ego the Living Planet.
Yeah, bro. He has crazy riz.
He's got that slang right.
Every planet and
He's
have
just
sex.
slanging it.
Yeah, bro.
So this round went Clark Kent at 1 to Luke, Gaston at 2 to me, and Nick picked Ego the Living Planet. Each team this is good teams, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So we'll start off with Team Luke, Flynn, Joey from Friends, SpongeBob, Snoopy, and Clark Kent.
Solid.
Team Mike, Barney Stinson, Lightning McQueen, Donkey, Han Solo, and Gaston. Team Nick, Ferb, Johnny Bravo, Batman, Indiana Jones, and Ego the Living Planet.
These are all good.
Yeah.
This is a hard. I don't know who would win this.
Let us know in the comments who would win.
But I had actually a lot more. I had Spider-Man, obviously. I had Larry the Lobster. That's one.
Living like Larry.
Larry like Larry. And then I also had the tan dude from the SpongeBob episode.
Oh yeah. I forgot that guy's name.
And then John B, because I mean, like everyone like finesses over him. And I was like,
Bring on the gold, John.
"Come on, John, come on!"
We could have done Joe from You, Joe Goldberg.
Oh yeah.
He kills women and still gets a girl every time.
But guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this episode. We're gonna head into the post game. Thank you guys so much for listening. Episode 57 of Against the Call. Luke, thank you for coming on. You can come on at any time.
Yeah, dude.
It was fun. Make sure you check out all of our episodes on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, all the good stuff. Make sure you check out the Uppercut. They release every Friday. Cover every UFC event that happens. All the major boxing events. Also, check out Riled Up. They just posted their comeback episode after a small hiatus.
Yeah, still gotta watch that, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it today. And then also Jay's Fit Down. He's always killing it over there. He talk about consistency. That man is insane,
Bro, I've never met a guy with as much drive, passion, and just anything as Jay, bro. Like even in the crazy, like the lamest off season in a while, bro is still like coming out with consistent stuff. That's good. So make sure y'all go over to Jay's Fifth Down and check him out, of course.
Yeah, but make sure you use our code ATC for $20 off your first purchase at SeatGeek. Feeling all tired at whatever you're going to, make sure to hit up Dubby for 10% off your next purchase. Use our code Against the Call in all caps at www.dubby.gg, and please buy our merch.
Yeah.
We have a box sitting there. The box is under my Halloween costume.
Yeah, we kind of just forgot. So if y'all could do that. But
Buy merch.
Other than that, episode 57, that's a wrap. Thank you guys for joining us, and we'll catch you in the next one.